What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. Also, they're timeless, so whenever you see it was when it's most meant for you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below through my website. I do have a promo code pasted down there for you guys. It's good till April 20th. Also have a promo going on Patreon. It is the spring sale. So that is free 15-minute readings for all brand new tier 2 and 3 patrons. Check that out. And if you want access to the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos, that is the platform for you. Also check out Vimeo if you want access to the monthly readings as well. That is a new platform that I'm putting the Patreon monthly readings on if you guys just want to buy your personal monthly reading. So, well, not your personal, your general monthly reading, but you know what I mean. So go ahead, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And hit that notification bell because that's how you're gonna know when I post and when I go live and when you get to see my face. Woohoo! Let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on. I want to use something fun for Virgo. Let's do something fun. Let's use beautiful creatures. It's a little strange and I'm feeling a little strange today. Whew, kapowie. That was intense. Let's see. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, please. Virgo, you kind of feel like you're coming out of like a hibernation period. Why do I feel like we've talked? Okay, it wasn't you. It was somebody else. It was a different sign. I was gonna say, why do I feel like we've talked about this? It was a different sign, and it was actually on Patreon, I think. Knight of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. It feels like hesitance. It's almost like you're not scared to say something, but it's almost, I feel like you're analyzing, but it's like you're just overly thinking before you speak. It feels like a lot of hesitance before you're saying something to somebody. It's like, I know I should really be talking to this person about it, but should I? Should I? Yeah, you should. Empress, okay, Divine Feminine, I like that. 7 of Pentacles, there's the investment, planting the seeds. And then Judgment. You're being very divinely guided to have this conversation with this individual. And I do feel it's you that's wanting to have this conversation with somebody. Again, energy can be reversed. So just take it as it resonates. 7 of Pentacles is a card of analyzing though. It's about investment. It's about progress. It's about seeing your seeds finally flourish into something. Any final messages for Virgo? Okay, just plop it right there in the lap. Why don't you? We have the 5 of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, so we're scared to talk about how we feel. It's always the emotions. We're scared to talk about how we feel about the past. And I say the past because this 5 of Cups energy, it feels like something that you're already over. It feels like something that previously had upset you, but you've actually already... You're over it. The 5 of Cups is my literally getting over it card, especially when it's in reverse. Like, I'm over it. I'm not upset over it. I'm not crying over spilt milk. It does not bother me. But there is something that you know you have to speak on. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's almost like I just don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to say how I really feel about this. Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck. It might be to a friend or a family member. Followed by the King of Swords. Followed by the 5 of Swords. You're doing this to avoid conflict. 3 of Swords. You don't want to upset somebody that you care about by bringing this up again. It kind of feels like a peacekeeper energy. It does. Feels like a peacekeeper energy. And that's probably why I feel this coming out of hibernation. It's kind of like you're like slowly coming out, like, do I want to confront them about this? Because it doesn't feel like confrontation in the sense of like argument or like, it just feels like I want to address this so it doesn't happen again. But it feels as if you were to address this person, their initial response would be to get angry, like they would blow up. And I don't think that's what you want to deal with. And I think that's why it's not being addressed. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So we have Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, Empress, Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio energy. Okay. Okay. Five of Cups, Scorpio energy, Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. Okay. Okay. Then we have the Queen to the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius energy. I think we have the Queen and the King to just represent that this other individual you're dealing with, this is their feminine and masculine energy. They come off very like, they might come off very cold and knowledgeable, very blunt. Like if you were to approach them, they would snap really quickly. But in all reality, they're actually the masculine energy, and they might snap because they actually don't have a very clear understanding of the situation. And by them sitting in this feminine, very decisive, very harsh or like cutting energy, especially when they speak and communicate, it's actually how they defend themselves, because their masculine energy feels very insecure when it comes to like understanding the situation. Okay. I just feel like you're trying to keep the peace here. I do. Oh, what a shame. Just trying to fix some stuff, and this other individual, it's not that they're making it difficult, it's just that sometimes one party is ready to and the other person's just not quite there yet. That's okay. All in divine time, right? All in divine time. I'm going to use Tattoo Tarot now. Again, all the tarot decks I use are linked down below in the description box. Okay, so let's check out, let's look at this Queen. Let's see what's going on with this Queen of Swords. The Moon and the Chariot. Oh, two majors. Interesting. And the Chariot has two moons on either shoulder, I'm noticing. They just want to sweep it under the rug. They're like, let's just leave it alone. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. They want to act like it did not happen. No. Let's not shine any light on it. Let's not look at it anymore. Let's just move forward. They don't want to look at it. They want to sweep it under the rug. And I think intuitively you know that. I think that might be a habit for this person. And they have this very dominant feminine Queen of Swords energy. And it might be very intimidating to approach. And I think that's why they hold that energy as their front, right? Because in all reality, they do want to come off as this very, don't mess with me, I don't want to talk about this, so we're not going to talk about it. Because in all reality, I feel that they're a little embarrassed by how they behaved in the situation. And the moon speaks to it being a smokescreen. It's not the reality of how they feel, it's just the front that they put on. So let's look at the Knight of Swords. This could honestly be them not wanting to talk. I want to sit cross-legged. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. We'll take the Five of Swords. That was on the top of that pile. Yeah. They don't want to talk about how they basically, I don't want to say, how do I say this? How they shook up the foundation of this dynamic, right? Because a Ten of Pentacles in reverse is a broken foundation. It is a Ten of Pentacles, a stable, solid, once stable, solid family or business or foundation of some sort that is no longer stable and solid. That is now broken or fallen apart. It speaks to breakups, divorces, ending contracts, things that no longer last the test of time, right? It's speaking to that betrayal, feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about, this could be a falling out with a friend. This could be a falling out with a family member. This could be a breakup between you and your partner. Whatever it is, they don't want to talk about it. Whatever this falling out was. Sibling, parent, friend, significant other. They don't want to speak on whatever. I feel like this queen is the one who did the betraying, because they don't want to address it. Because this Empress card in particular, this Empress is crying, right? And I feel like Virgo is Empress, and Virgo's kind of like, I've thought about this. I'm not upset anymore, but I do want to talk about how I feel. But I feel like if I talk about how I feel, Queen's going to get defensive. And Queen's just going to fight again, and we're not going to get anywhere. And I'm not going to sweep it under the rug anymore. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Empress. Empress is really hurt. Yeah, 6 of Wands in reverse. Not getting the recognition. Not seeing that the Empress isn't... This Queen's not seeing the other side of the story, right? Whereas I feel like the Empress is looking at both sides. Like understanding why the Queen acts the way they do. Why they have this pattern. But they're also understanding that they can't allow the pattern to continue because it's detrimental to the connection, right? And so that's why they're like, okay, well, I'm not hurt anymore, but we do need to resolve this because we can't continue with this pattern over and over, because I don't want to be in a connection with somebody who makes me feel this over and over, and I shouldn't have to feel this over and over. And I know my person doesn't want to make me feel this way over and over. So what can we do to fix that? Right? It's not like I'm trying to make this person feel bad. That's not it. But we do need to talk about it so it stops happening. So you can see your shadow, and so I can not feel this way over and over. So we stop the cycle. Because the 6 of Wands in reverse is not getting that recognition. You're not, Queen, you're not seeing that this caused me pain. This caused me a lot of hurt. This caused me anxiety and fear and feeling betrayed. It brought me really close to a 10 of Swords. It brought me really close to just leaving this connection completely. So let's look at the 7 of Pentacles. This is like that analyzing, yeah. Thinking about the pain. Analyzing the pain. Analyzing the 3 of Swords. Libra energy. This is what Virgo, like I said, analyzing, thinking about it over and over. The Magician. How can I fix this? 6 of Pentacles. What can I do? What can I invest? What can I give to this connection that's going to restore its balance? But the thing is, it's an equal give and take. And that's what I'm saying. This Empress is willing to go and confront, willing to communicate with the Queen, but is the Queen willing to communicate back with the Empress? With a 6 of Pentacles in reverse, it does not seem like it. Because that's an imbalance in energy. And with the Magician there, it speaks to manipulation of energy as well. Kind of like, well, let me twist the table on you. Well, I wouldn't have responded that way. I wouldn't have spoken that way if you didn't do this, right? Ugh. That's gaslighting, you know? It's negating the other person's emotions, whereas it doesn't feel like the Empress is trying to make the Queen feel that way. Regardless of which energy you are, it feels that's how this energy is playing out. And an Empress energy is someone who's been through a lot of struggle already. They've done a lot to achieve an Empress energy, because that's divine feminine. This Queen of Swords still has imbalanced masculine and feminine energy, which is why they're not Empress or Emperor yet. One is not better than the other. It's just higher frequencies, meaning that you've integrated more of your shadow. You've integrated more of your soul. You're able to connect with your intuition and see things with a little bit more clarity than others at the time. But it doesn't mean that you hold an Empress energy forever, right? You can always dip back down to a Queen or a King at any moment in time, depending on what obstacles that you encounter during your path. Okay? Everything's ebb and flow. Everything's ebb and flow. Let's look at Judgment. Judgment, 4 Pentacles, 10 of Swords in reverse, and Temperance. Yeah, so Judgment is the path. Judgment is the call. It's the soul. It's also decision. This Empress has made the choice to hold on to the hope that this situation can be healed with Temperance there. They're really trying to delay this 10 of Swords. They're like, I really don't want this connection to end. I really don't want to accept this 10 of Swords energy. It's kind of just delaying it. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, it's just delayed. It's delayed. There's a 10 of Swords energy present. It is painful. It is really painful. That's so sad. And with Temperance there, that's all they want to heal. They don't want to feel that 10 of Swords. They don't want to end that dynamic with this person, which is why they're holding on to this hope that they can still fix it, that they can reconcile, that they can come together, that they can find that balance. But the Page of Swords, bottom of the deck, it's kind of like lying to yourself. Like, you know the truth. Which is so sad, because it's like this Empress, like, literally is like, I know that it's most likely not going to happen, but like, I have hope. Let's look at the Five of Cups. Yeah. They very much so accepted that the other party involved is not willing. With the Five of Wands, it's the card of determination. There's a lack of determination with the Five of Wands in reverse to work on this connection. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's a lack of effort, right? A lack of effort, a lack of drive, a lack of determination, a lack of diligence to want to fix this, right? They just want to sweep it under the rug. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. No. It's so sad. Like, I just want to talk about how I felt negated or neglected, right? How it hurt my heart space with the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, how it felt that I was lied to or betrayed, right? And I just want to start over. Ace of Cups, I want a clean slate. I want to heal the situation. And that's all they're waiting for. I don't think this Queen's ready for that, though. Let's see, any final advice for Virgo? Three of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This reconciliation, I do not see happening. I do not see happening. I feel a lot of, yeah, followed by the Devil. I feel a lot of stubborn energy. A lot of shadow. Like I said, this person still has a lot of their shadow, of their ego to integrate, and that's what the Devil's indicative of. And it's what's directly behind the new cycle, the new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. It's what's standing in the way of it. So, but Virgo, this is what I have for you, whether this is you or someone you're dealing with. I wish you the best. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session and 15% off all my services is linked down below through my website. Go ahead, check that out. And if you want to check out Patreon for a free 15-minute reading, sign up as a tier 2 or 3 patron now through April 20th. Like, share, subscribe. Check out Vimeo for the monthly readings. Hit that notification bell to see when I post and go live. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.